I'm gonna play both of these videos and then I'm gonna get into it. All right.
Some things that my boyfriend does that would send a low effort man into a coma. To me, all of this stuff is really bare minimum, but you know how these things are. So the first thing is really a non-negotiable for me. He opens my car door every single time we're getting in the car. Okay. I'm not just talking about on date night or my birthday. No, we could be going to Family Dollar. He's gonna open my car door. I really cannot fathom why a man can't open your car door every single time. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? We're getting in the car. Like, why can't you open my car door? Are you that busy? Are you that booked and busy to where you can't open your girl's car door? Next, he buys me flowers at least twice a month. If your man is just getting you flowers like every couple of months or on your birthday or anniversary, that's just like unacceptable in my opinion. Fun fact about me, I have saved one flower from every single bouquet that my man has given me. If your man is not getting you flowers on a weekly basis, he literally hates you because flowers can be $10, babe. Next, Taylor has never, and when I say never, I'm not just saying that just to like make a video. I mean has never raised his voice when he talks to me. He has never called me out of my name. So he has never called me like, oh my God, he's never called me like the B word. He's also never called me something like even lazy or no name calling. And to be honest, he really rarely cusses around me. I don't know. He just talks like there's a lady present. I really, really love that. I really appreciate that. Next, he pretty much does whatever I ask. I'm not kidding. Like, I could be like, hey, babe, like, I'm really hungry. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning. He's outside already. He has his shoes on. In the middle of the night when we're sleeping, sometimes I'm really thirsty. I will wake that man up and he's going to hop right on up out of bed and go get me a water. Next, I don't have to beg him to post me on social media. Not only does he post me, he only posts me. Like, it's only pictures of me. He's not even in the photos. Next, he doesn't go to the club. He's never at the club. Taylor's never been to a club since I've met him. No, that's not true. He went to a club with me a couple of years ago for Halloween and he fell asleep on the couch in the club. Next, Taylor is not jealous. You know how I say he doesn't like to go to the club? Whenever I do go out to the club, he doesn't say anything. He's like, okay, babe, go have fun. I love you. We love a man that doesn't go to the club but doesn't mind when their girl goes to the club. We love that. Next, he has my initial
I don't think everything is bare minimum.
I don't have his.
That he's doing.
I know like couples get matching tattoos. No, baby, he just has his own. I mean, I could go on and on and on about all the things
there
that
are
Taylor
a lot of things
does,
that he is doing.
but I will spare you in this video
like,
here. I really, really, really hope that this video is helpful for you because I want all women to be treated like princesses. I will see you guys in my next one. Now go.
Okay, so now let me go to the other video in regards to her response to this video because apparently she had a lot of men that's going into was talking about her in regards to this video that she just made. So let's go listen to this other video.
The other day, I posted a video telling you guys all the things that my man does. I would send a low effort man into a coma. I truly thought all the low effort men were going to pass out and we wouldn't have to deal with them. But no, I woke them up and I started a war. If you guys have not seen that video, please go look at it right now and please read my comments. They were so sassy and their main question was, what do I do for Taylor? Because they just can't comprehend how a man can be nice to a woman for no reason, I guess. I will humor you and I will tell you all the things that I do for Taylor. So number one, I'm super, super nice to him. I know I was going to be funny and like do this video differently, but no, I'm going to just be honest. On a daily basis, Taylor does a lot more for me than I do for Taylor. I will admit that. I know this might be hard for some of you to comprehend. Sometimes a girl just has to exist for a guy to want to do things for her. Sometimes all she has to do is be nice and appreciative and faithful and exist. Shocker. I know. I'm not saying that I don't do things for Taylor. I do a lot of things for Taylor.
Like what?
Taylor is a very, very smart person. If he was not feeling appreciated and loved, he wouldn't be with me. I do think that I'm a really good girlfriend. But if you would ask me, do I think I'm a good wife? I would say no. I really believe that a girlfriend should be doing girlfriend things and a wife should be doing wife things. Like,
see what I'm saying, bro? Have y'all heard what she do for him yet? Oh, that's the part that's the part I'm trying to understand. Have y'all heard what she do for him yet? Because I mean, again, this ain't this. Please don't get me wrong when I say this. This is not about a transactional thing. I'm trying to make sense of the situation here. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm trying to make sense of the situation. I really am. This could be, and listen, this is not me taking a shot at Taylor or anything like that. I get it. If that's his bare minimum, cool, bro. Do your thing, big dog. Hey, if that's what's gonna get you hurt and that's gonna keep her, hey, continue to keep doing that and continue to keep thriving in that what's making you successful. Continue to keep doing that, right? But when I look at relationships overall, and I said this as a disclaimer before I played these videos, I've seen situations like this before. And this is why I speak on it the way that I'm speaking on it. I'm not just talking about it because of the way I feel. Please understand that a lot of times I don't talk about the things about how I feel. I've seen certain things, and this ain't got nothing to do with what I do in my personal life or anything like that, right? But I've seen situations like this where the man is worshiping the ground that she walks on. Fine. That's wonderful. You're supposed to. As long as she's reciprocating the same energy back to you. That's why there's this thing called simping behavior. That's why we call certain guys simps, because you're exerting all of these different qualities. You're giving her everything. You laying the red carpet out for her. Boom. Great. Cool. Now, if you're doing that and she's also reciprocating that same energy, hey, big dog, continue to keep doing it. However, if that is not being reciprocated, because like I just said, I have yet to hear anything in regards to what she said that she does for Taylor. And she said it out of her own mouth that he does way more for her than she does for him. If it works, cool. If it works, cool. But again, this isn't something that I've seen that has lasted a long time. It's cool at first. Is the puppy love shit. It's in the beginning stages. Cool. It's all, oh, this is phenomenal. This is great. But then it can end up. I'm gonna let the video continue. Keep playing.
It's so interesting to me because I love Taylor so much. If anything happened to him, that's just like a problem that no one could ever solve. But at the end of the day, I truly do believe that Taylor still loves me more than I love him. And if you get offended by me saying that, then I just don't think that you understand how a relationship should be. The boy has to like the girl more. If the girl likes the boy more, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Also, the girl has to be mature and respectful and faithful and appreciate that the guy loves her more. You're in a relationship and you like that man more than he likes you. You need to get out of that. If not, you're gonna have your sassy man in my comments telling me that I need to be doing this and this and this and that. You men these days, you're so sassy. You guys want the flowers. You guys want the date nights planned. You guys want a new outfit picked out on the bed with a dinner ready at 7 sign. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And also, please remember that this is the internet. You are just seeing a little glimpse in my life. Hope that you find someone that you love so much to where you want to do everything for them. And for all the women out there, I hope that you find a guy that wants to do everything for you. And I hope that all you have to do is just be you. I hope this.
Bro, first of all, let me say this. And just because somebody doesn't agree with you, just because somebody goes against what they say, what you say, I need y'all to stop with these little small attacks that y'all do. Just because men are saying, look, that shit sound crazy, whatever the case, that don't mean that the man is sassy. That's what the internet is for. You put the shit out here. people are going to react to it. You put it out here because you wanted to tell the world what Taylor does for you. And so you mean to tell me that you thought that men weren't going to say anything? We all know that all women, damn near 99.9% of them are going to agree with you. And that's fine. But I'm still trying to understand what the hell you do for Taylor. Because again, what Taylor does for you, that's great. Awesome. That means he truly cares about you. That means you are his pride and fucking joy. But what is it that you reciprocate to him? Because I don't care about the fact that, oh, well, you should, well, there's so much more that I do. Okay, well, name it then. You were real confident and clear on the things that Taylor does for you. But you decided to come right back and make another video and say what you do for Taylor, but yet you didn't do nothing. You didn't say anything but said, I just exist. But I also am mature, and you got to be a mature woman, and you also have to understand and know that he loves you more than, and you got to respect that. That ain't telling me nothing. What do you do for him? How do you show your appreciation to him for the things that he do for you? What appreciation do you show? That's non-sexual. What is it that you do for him? That's the point that I'm trying to understand here. If the energy is reciprocated, fine. That's great. It's awesome. Then you deserve the world if you reciprocating that energy. And that's one of the things that me and Ashley was going back and forth about. Is how are you reciprocating the energy? I don't care about you being present. I'm present in your life too. Your presence does not shine. Your presence, you being in my presence, does not overpower my presence, me being in your presence. Both of our lights are shining. So that is not the equivalent of me opening the door, doing all of these things for you. What is it? And how are you reciprocating that energy to me? What is it that you're doing? Because just as it was Taylor's priority, and maybe that's his base, and maybe that's his bare minimum of this is what I do for all of my women. This is what I do for all of my women. That's my bare minimum. Cool. He already established that that's what he do. Okay. Because he didn't have to ask her that, right? Which is what I was trying to explain to Ashley yesterday. He didn't have to ask her what it was that she needed and what it was that she expected. He already came with that. So with that, flip the fucking script around. What is it that you come with? It ain't about what I want. It's about what is it that you do? What is your bare minimum standard that is equivalent to the reciprocation of what I do for you? What is it? What is it? And that's the part that I'm trying to understand here. Because you can list off every goddamn thing that he does for you. You can list off all the things that you want this man to do, but you can't tell me not one time what it is that you do for him. And this is the problem that I see a lot of times across a lot of these platforms. They got a laundry list of shit that they want this man to do, but yet when you flip the page around and you ask them, what is it that you do for these men? What is it that you're bringing to the table? That's why I ask the fucking question. What is it that you're bringing to the table? It doesn't have to be a sexual thing. It doesn't have to be money, bro. It don't have to be money, and it don't have to be anything sexual. What is it that you bring to the table? That's of substance. You just being in my presence, that don't work. That don't do nothing for me. That don't do nothing for me. Because if you got a man that's on his purpose, first of all, I need you to understand, if you a man on your purpose, she ain't gonna be the first priority anyway. That don't mean you love her less. That don't mean you don't love her at all. That don't mean you don't care for them. That don't mean you don't adore them. that just means the program is bigger than both of you. That's the point that I'm getting to. Y'all want Instagram and TikTok relationships. Y'all letting chicks like this tell you what a relationship's supposed to look like. Shorty, really? I can go deeper into this. I really can, but I don't want to. I just want to know, what is it that you do? You made, well, how long was that other video? About a minute and 20 some seconds. No, about 2 minutes or so of everything that Taylor does. And you went on, how long was this video? 2 minutes and 57 seconds. You only said 2 things that you do. 2. And you wonder why men are coming back and saying, what? Now, if you would have had that entire video say, look, Taylor does all of these things for me. He does this, that, and the third, boom, boom, boom. Cool. But I also, as the girlfriend, I do X, Y, and Z. I do this, I do that. I do this for Taylor. I make sure Taylor does this. I make sure Taylor, boom, boom, boom. I cook for Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I make sure Taylor never has to worry about a meal. I cook that meal for Taylor because Taylor don't never have to ask for a meal. I make sure I cook it for him. I don't have to ask him what he has to make. I don't have to ask him nothing. I know what it is that he wants to do. I know when he comes home from work. I know exactly what he likes. I know when he's at the door, I have a drink for him, or whatever the case may be. What is it that you're doing for him that reciprocates that same energy that he's giving you? That's the point that's being fucking made. It ain't about what the fuck I think. It ain't about what the fuck my expectation is. It's the expectation that you have already provided for me that I should already fucking expect, because you have provided that. And this is based off of Ashley's logic. I'm making sure, please understand, this is based off of Ashley's logic, because he presented the expectation up front with what he was doing and how he treats her. That's what it is. So therefore, because he's doing that, he's created that standard. Cool. Now, what is it that you're doing to also create the standard that he now expects from you, that you have not yet listed out yet? Miss Makeup by Germany. That's the point that I'm making. And this is what I say. When I always talk about it. See, a lot of times, a lot of women want men to understand them. A lot of women want men to, oh, wow, why don't he understand me? Why don't he just listen to me? Shorty, you don't even take the time to pay attention to your man. You don't even take the time to pay attention to the things that he do. You don't pay attention to what he do, what he likes to eat, what he likes to drink. What is it? But then you want him to read your mind. You want him to read your mind. He's supposed to know everything about you. He's supposed to know that you like to sleep on your left side instead of your right side. You can't sleep on your back side because you got a snoring problem. So you always got to sleep on your left, because the way that you was brought up, you know what I'm saying? You slept on your left side for whatever reason. You like the fan on at night because you like white noise. He's supposed to know all these little knickknacks, paddywhack things about you, but you don't know the first thing about him. And mind you, men are very simple. Men are very simple. The smallest shit, the things that she called the bare minimum, the thing that he presented for her was the bare minimum shit. His shit is damn near to the ground. I guarantee you that the shit that he probably expects is to the ground. And again, she may be correct. The bare minimum from him may be, hey, listen, just exist. Cool. And if that works, cool. But I 110% doubt, and this is not me being negative. I know there are some, every relationship is not a monolith, but I do believe in the blueprint of what a relationship is supposed to be like. And we've seen the success rate of when you do follow the blueprint versus when you don't follow the blueprint. Can it still work? Yeah, absolutely. But what's the rate of it actually working long term? Yeah, it sounds good right now. Yeah, it works right now because y'all been together for 2 years. Cool. Okay. Can you do it 20 more years? Same thing, doing it the same way? Can you? Following that same blueprint? Or that new and improved, that progressive blueprint that you got? You think it's gonna work? Because I seen one blueprint that tends to work more effectively. There are some that slip through the cracks. Again, nothing is absolute. But when you start to look at the numbers, like, okay, well, shit, this actually works better than this does. So based off of the numbers, I would choose this blueprint versus that blueprint. This blueprint don't seem to be as effective. Yeah, I've seen some success in this, but I don't see it as effective. So I'm just looking at it from an objective standpoint. I asked the question. And also, again, I just want to know what it is that she do for him. Am I wrong for asking that? Am I wrong? Am I out of pocket for asking that question? Am I sassy for asking that question? Because I'm pretty sure most men, if I knew Taylor and me and Taylor were talking and we were at a bar talking, just chilling, like, hey man, how's everything going with the relationship, man? And you knew that Taylor does all of these things for his girl. Like, oh shit, oh word, bro, you do all of that? Damn, that's what's up, man. You know how, you know what she do for you, bro? Nah, man, you know what I'm saying, bro. She just exists, bro. Like that's it. She just exists. All right. I mean, if it worked for you, bro. But typically speaking, again, that's what we call a simp. That's what we would call a simp. And if he loves it, if he like it, I love it. Cool. Do your thing. And if it works, it works. More power to you. I pray that their relationship works phenomenal. I pray that they make it all the way to their old age, gray hairs, all of it. But don't get mad. If I see if a video come back up, and I'm not wishing this on their relationship, because I hope they make it through. I hope they make it all the way through. I hope they make it to their old age. I hope they make it to they goddamn just skin and bone. You feel me? Grandkids, children, all everything that they desire in that relationship together. But I'm telling you, if it come back and I see, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But let me know what y'all think. Am I out of pocket? Am I being sassy? But just let me know what y'all think, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for the algorithm. And make sure you hit the bell notification.